Hey, this is Dr. Moyal, and it happened again. We just had a patient that loves to work out. He was doing his boot camp this morning. All of a sudden his back started feeling a little tight and achy. Didn't think much of it because it's happened before and it goes away. Took a shower, got dressed, started to go to work, and all of a sudden his back just seized up. Could barely walk, barely move. And this is a message for those of you that work out and think you're immune to pain or to problems because you work out. Let's get something straight. Working out is fantastic. Getting massages is fantastic. Acupuncture is fantastic. Getting adjusted is fantastic. But let's keep something straight. Working out releases endorphins. Endorphins kill pain. So it took me about 15 years to figure out how to approach bodybuilders that I used to work with and to tell them, listen, you do have a problem. They said, no, look at me, I'm so strong. Well, the question that finally came up in my mind was, let me ask you this. How do you feel if you don't work out for 7 to 10 days? And unanimously the answer was, I feel like, you know what? I can't wait to go back to the gym. And then my answer would be, ding, ding, that means you're injured. And their response would be, well, what do you mean? Well, when you take a break, when you take a vacation, isn't that to rejuvenate and feel better, give your body a chance to recuperate? And the answer is yes, of course. You should feel better, stronger, more rested. If you're in pain during that time, it's because you're injured and you're giving your body finally a chance to assess all the systems and figure out what's going on. And if it comes back that you're in spasm or in pain, it means that there's an injury. But working out, releasing endorphins, keeps the pain down, so you're actually causing more damage and destroying more tissues inside your body than you feel. So you think you're okay because if I feel a little discomfort, I'll just work out harder. All you're doing is causing more wear and tear and more damage. So enough of that. Let me show you exactly what we found here. So we're going to start off blocking this, and what I want to educate you on right now is these are vertebrae, okay, and between is a disc, and then back here, that's the hole where the nerve comes out of. Okay, so we want to have a good amount of space between the vertebrae and a nice big hole. And as this is the lower back, by the way, as the lower back descends, those holes should actually get a little bit bigger because the nerves need more spacing to create function to the rest of the system. Okay, so as we go down, what do you see? The spacing here is smaller. The hole is getting smaller. Here there's almost no spacing at all between these vertebrae and no hole. What that tells us is there's an indication that this patient now has a problem with the disc. And unfortunately, all the tests that we did revealed that there is an indication of a disc problem. We confirmed it by taking the x-ray, and he is now on his way to getting an MRI. The MRI will give us the definitive of what exactly is the condition of the disc, if it's herniated, bulging, degenerative, if it's got water in it, if it's dried up, and we will then in turn take the appropriate course of action to avoid surgery if at all possible, which more than likely in this case will be easy to avoid surgery. That was his first concern because he understood the side effects of surgery and then not being able to come back and work out. And this is obviously not what we're about. We deal with pro athletes and Olympic athletes, and the last thing they need to have is surgery because it decreases their, it basically decreases their career and lifespan playing sports. So in the office, we're geared up to handle these types of cases without surgery. We're actually the only certified center in South Florida with the DRS protocol and also IDD Therapy. So if you have any kind of lower back problem, even neck problem that may be dealing with a disc, call our office, the number below, and we'll get you in here, we'll evaluate you, we'll even offer a free MRI consultation to see exactly what we're dealing with. I like to look at pictures to make sure that I don't miss anything and that we understand the problem completely. So if you have any kind of problems at all with your lower back, your neck, think you have a disc problem, a herniated disc, bulging disc, degenerative disc, give our office a call.